Hello gamers, and welcome back to Let's Play Banished here on the Banished Wednesday. One day delayed because of some unexpected but very positive things happening yesterday on Wednesday after work. So all good, and before that I've been on holiday and also super busy with reviewing Victoria 3 for a German gaming magazine, and that was kind of like a proper job. So I really had to do that quite nicely. And here we are. But on my holiday in Bavaria, I learned some interesting fun facts from the region there. For example, and they are a bit Banished related. For example, there are lots of cows, and every farm had a certain amount of cows, usually a couple of, very few, and then they would also weave in the basement, which was very bad for health because it had to be quite moist in the basement. And with regards to the cows, eventually they got new technologies from, I think it was Switzerland, and that technology is basically to use the cow shit, so like the, you know, whatever comes out here in the rear, not the baby cows, but you know, to dung, I don't know if it's called like that, the meadows, and then they would have a better yield for hay, and that meant that they changed the structure of their buildings. You know, a farmhouse in this region would have a rather well, it would be a wooden house basically, a specific type of construction, like a block house basically, and then the roof would be rather flat, in order to, you know, have it sturdy and stable and not have anything blown off by storms and stuff. But then this would change, and the houses would become larger with a much steeper angle of the roof, which in turn allowed them to have more storage capacity, and they used the increased hay yield to store it in the farm building, in the new attic, and then they would be able to bring more cows through the winter. So the average amount of cows held by a single farmer, basically per square mile or whatever, per acre or whatever, would increase. And already in the 19th century there were lots of discussions about the milk price. It's still the same, but I haven't met a poor farmer yet. But obviously it's a very tough job. You can't really go on holiday, for example. But one thing I like, the farmers in this region usually had a special bed in the living room, like a small bed, and they would always take a nap, but obviously they had to get up super early as well, so they needed it. Our food, we don't even have to check it, has increased tremendously. And while I'm telling you about farm buildings in southern Germany, I was hoping that things here are being built as well. The preservist, he needs glass, okay. And apple. Dense orchard, but we've got an apple orchard here, and we've got white mulberry here, and we do need mulberry leaves. But I think I built another one because I think it was a different type. Not 100% sure anymore if the white mulberry actually cuts it. I think it did not. Yeah, exactly. Mulberry leaf here. We need to grow it separately. But that's okay. And as you can see, it's getting pretty laggy. A bit like Wiki 3 with the release patch, because there are way too many pops towards the end of the game. I played the review version, so it wasn't that bad in the end game. I finished the game with, well, I finished one campaign and played several. Yeah, so it wasn't super laggy, but apparently now it is, because of the smarter AI basically leading to more pops. So what are the aims we've still got here? I want to see this silkworm thing going up. Also down here, okay, in the abbey we need an abbot. There we go. They can produce blueberries, herbs, or ale. And that's interesting. That's pretty cool. And they don't even need anything for that. So that's actually pretty cool. We can build that next to a tavern or something. I don't think we want to buy anything here now. Mushroom seeds might be interesting. And now we've got summer or spring. Yeah, but you can see with the settlement being so large, the builders really struggle to get to the orchards and stuff. It's taking them too long. Let's maybe check if there are any other buildings we could maybe build. I think we went through the town services. We've built all of these. I think we've got a governor's office somewhere as well. Over here, distribution barn. A distribution barn which can have workers assigned who will empty it into the next nearest regular storage locations. That's a bit weird, so we can actually get rid of stuff in a certain area. Maybe if you build that in an area where you have lots of coal mines, and then you have an area next to it with lots of craftsmen, and then maybe you can use the distribution barn to transport the coal and stuff to the other barn. Resource depot, adjustable storage for your available range of products and resources. You must have at least one of a product type for its storage button to appear. Items stored in this building will only be released into your town when you decrease the number of items manually. The stored items are not freely available to people without your intervention. That's interesting. So this could be used. Well, let's actually build this and try it out. It might be used to preserve some rare stuff, like initially maybe we can build some houses here as well, actually. Some is that not within range? Well, it is actually in range, okay. Something like building supplies or something like that, like an emergency stockpile. But where can we even build it? It shouldn't be like super far off. Maybe it would fit here. Wow, but a field can go there as well. I just wanted to learn something. Let's build it here. Emergency stockpile, bank barn. It's an extra large storage building, must be built on the slope. We've got plenty of them. Magazine and large wall storage, able to store huge quantities of resources. Yeah. Old barn, small barn, storage barn, and we've got these small crafted barn, crafted items, and so on and so forth. Root cellar, fruit and vegetables. Let's maybe build one here, because we haven't got one yet. Meat locker, that's nice. I think we've got one. Also including nuts and fish. Then this is stalls, fruit lean-to. Two styles. And then we've got specialized warehouse. We've got one or two of these. And you've got these cellars. You can place them next to the producing buildings, which is pretty cool. Market carts, quite a variety. And okay, that's the stalls now. Textile. That doesn't look like textiles, does it? Rural market. Ooh! Edibles market used to provide a large localized area for citizens to collect edible food only. We should have maybe used that before. Look at the magnitude of the ring. That's the ring of power. Small market. Yeah. Smaller circle as well. This is just stockpiles. Industrial fuels. Ooh. Did I misclick here? Yeah, I misclicked. Industrial fuel stockpile. And so on. It's just the stockpiles. And then that's trading. Smuggler stock. A smuggler stock employs a bootlegger and can provide your town with a variety of luxury items. As long as you have the gold gilder to pay him. Interesting. Native trader. And so on. Bootlegger. Bootlegger provides all manner of bootlegged items if you have the silver panic. That's the roads and Old Creek Bridge and whatnot. Yeah, another game I've played recently for a review as well, because there was a new tiny DLC, the Undead DLC, is Prison Architect. It's also one of my favorite games. And I'm also reviewing Terra Invicta and the new RimWorld DLC, Biotech. So I'm super busy with games. Also Steel Division 2, the new League season has started. I'm in Division 3 now, out of 4. I used to be in Division 5, then again in 5, then I got promoted to Division 4. And I managed to just about stay in Division 4 last season. And now there's only 4 divisions. And I got kind of promoted to 3rd division. It will be so tough. Horses, that's an interesting thing, but I don't know if we've got space. But thing is, I'm now kind of 3rd league or 3rd division from the top, which is like a promotion. Okay, we do have some space here. But I'm still 2nd division from the bottom. So yeah, I don't know how it's best to count it. Let's sell some of the codes. Not sure how many we've got. So I just want to sell like 100 each. We definitely have quite a lot of leather. Let's sell 300-ish. Oh, and then we're almost done. Let's sell some tallow. Okay, here we go. And quite funny, in Wiki 3 I did some colonization stuff and horses, and used whale oil for my industry, because I didn't really have access to other oils resources with Belgium. No, sorry, with Sweden. The entire playthrough was with Sweden. If you want to start the game, go for Belgium, which I think is the easiest nation I've played so far. Only 2 states, some colonies you can expand, you can industrialize rather easily, and the interest groups are not problematic. You can quickly gear towards industrialization and intelligentsia. Obviously we are still lacking this field. The entire time I've been recording, this has only gone up to 28%, and the speed is kind of maxed out. And what the hell is going on here, by the way? Ooh, there are lots of nomads waiting to be accepted. 171 are requesting citizenship. We need to deny that. We don't even have the houses for that. And let's maybe take a look at production. Food production last year 158,000 and used 145,000. And this year obviously we've used more than we've produced, but we still have to get the harvest in, so we are good. We are producing cheese, cream and butter. Are they lacking feathers? No, they're lacking cloth. Okay. I wonder, it's still gonna take some time till this is fully grown. In autumn maybe we get the harvest. Trees look decent and we can see the red apples already. Alright, what else to do? Okay, I thought I can build some houses here. There's a marketplace as well. Let's maybe start the building of 2 houses or so, or maybe 3 depending on the house. Georgian house. Garrison house. I like garrisons. Let's build some garrison houses here. And here we go. That should be good. Oh, look how smooth it suddenly is. Not sure why. Maybe oh yeah, the speed was changed to to normal because of the catastrophe, I think. This is still 28%. This is super annoying. I mean, we have so many builders and are building hardly anything, which basically means that we are feeding like 100, well, at least like those 70 builders, and they're not even building anything. and just consuming resources and space. But I want to see this working still next episode, hopefully. And then we are approaching the time when I'm going to start the new run, the new season. Most likely it will be the achievement run first. In any case, check out all the other YouTube channels as well, like Candy and Ashantin and let me quickly double check. And where is it? Here. And Jibba and Maddock, Heldem, Bluebelly Gaming, Just Rossogo. So check them out, support them. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.